kissed in a field of white, and stars fell on Alabama last night. I can't forget your glamour, your eyes held a tender light, as stars fell on Alabama last night. I never planned in my imagination a situation so heavenly, a fairy tale where no one else could enter, and in the center just you and me. My heart beats like a hammer, my arms wound around you tight, and stars fell on Alabama last night. My heart beats like a hammer, my arms wound around you tight, as stars fell on Alabama last night. I can't forget your glamour, your eyes held a tender light, and stars fell on Alabama last night. I never planned in my imagination a situation so heavenly, a fairy tale where no one else could enter, and in the center just you and me. My heart beats like a hammer, my arms wound around you tight, and stars fell on Alabama last night. All right. Be with me, Marvin. What's up, Michelle? Hey, Cecilia. Barry, what's going on? What's up, Anthony? Kong. How you guys doing? Whoa, almost dropped my LaCroix. That would have been a tragedy. All right. Hey, Mark, good day to you too. Oh, Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just a sweet old song keeps Georgia on my mind. Oh, Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pine. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you, baby. Georgia, oh Georgia, no peace do I find. Just a sweet old song keeps Georgia on my mind. Oh, Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just a sweet old song keeps Georgia on my mind. I said, Georgia, yes, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pine. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you, baby. Georgia, oh Georgia, no peace do I find. Just a sweet old song keeps Georgia on my mind. All right. Maybe you can play. Do you know what it means? Sure. What genre is this? I don't know. Standards, jazz, old ways. Somebody asked for old ways. Played that in a while. Yeah. What's up, Dani? All right. Yeah, that was kind of always. A lot of always. Why do I have headphones? Because I'm recording using my computer, and the microphone built into my computer is awful. So it's run through this mic. I'm just listening to a podcast, listening to Rogan. Do you guys know that me and Dani started a new podcast called Music Real Talk with Marvin? That's on every podcasting platform, Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit. We really want you guys to rate it, listen to it, subscribe to it, comment on it. Not because we want you to hear what we have to say, but because we're greedy and we want to get Bowl and Branch sponsorships. No, kidding. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. It's a great format. What do you think the best way is to make of a transcribed? What do you think the best thing to do with a transcribed Django solo is? Flush it down the toilet, man. You don't need to transcribe any Django solos. It's like I'm not a believer in transcribing whole solos. You want to take one idea. Oh, thanks, David. You want to take one idea at a time and realize what it means. Do you like to drink Jack Daniel? I don't. I don't like whiskey. I'm more of a vodka or tequila guy. I work with like smaller bits of music, like little licks that interest me. And I learned whole songs, but I learned the song forms and then I improvise through them. But to learn like a robot, like what somebody else played, is just not interesting to me. And also, you spend so much time doing stuff that doesn't get you better at playing, gets you better at other skills. Like you get better at writing stuff on paper maybe, or memorizing when, this whole thing of like, the problem with like Django, it's so syncopated. He plays like a little phrase. Something like that. So you start kind of getting into this mentality of figuring out which chord, which offbeat it starts on, then you're looking for it. And when you're playing music, you don't think about like this lick starts on the end of 3. You just play, So it's better to just work with tiny bits of vocabulary in my estimation and just try to make them fit into your playing. Gonna jam with you. Okay, Raina, let's do it. Let's see. So Barry asked for a song. what it means to miss New Orleans. I miss it each night and day. I know I'm not wrong. The feeling's getting stronger the longer I stay away. Miss the moss-colored vine, the tall sugar pine, where mockingbirds used to sing. And I'd like to hear the lazy Mississippi a-hurrying into spring. The Mardi Gras, the memories, old Creole tunes that fill the air. I dream of all leanders in June, and soon I'm wishing that I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans when that's where you left your heart? And there's something more. I miss the one I care for more than I miss New Orleans. Whoever asked that question on the YouTube feed, can you repeat it? It doesn't let me see. It erased before I could read it. What it means to miss New Orleans. I miss it each night and day. I know I'm not wrong. The feeling's getting stronger the longer I stay away. Miss the moss-colored vines, the tall sugar pines, where hummingbirds used to sing. And I'd like to hear the lazy Mississippi a-hurrying into spring. All right. Let's see. Oh, live chat. All right. How did you guys come up with your live in the studio versions of some of your songs? The way you were talking about David Picara should do with... Have me curious. The live in the studio version of our songs, we just went into the studio the same times we were doing the tracking. How come we? We didn't want to mix the actual tracking of the album with the video because just the presence of the cameras made us play funny, made us just kind of be self-aware in a way that you don't want to be when you're making an album. So, you know, we were set up to record, I think it was Israeli jazz one time, and the other one was not aggressive hippies, but Ghostman maybe. And so we had a session, we knew how to play the songs, and we just, you know, recorded the way you would record an album and just improvised through the changes and made a version of, you know, just live in the studio. There was really no editing, no nothing, just played. And that was that. You know, this music is just supposed to be played, you know. Can't understand why people don't come here this... Oh, thanks, Nacho. Yeah, our YouTube channel is underdeveloped, for sure. How come you don't like Guthrie Govan? I mean, he looks like a nice guy. It's not like I don't like him. I just hate his playing. No, kidding. it's I just find it unmoving. It's like he's the father of pajamas. You know what I mean? He got famous playing on backing tracks, not playing music, and the stuff with the Aristocrats. I heard it all. I listened to all of it once. I gave it a once over. It's just not for me. It doesn't speak to me. Also, tapping, I can't get behind, and it's just again, all of it's amazing guitar stuff, but it just sounds like stuff to me. It doesn't move me. So I don't know. I spend the morning listening to King Oliver. It's very different kinds of music um, that I'm into. So again, it's not nothing against him, you know. And I am aware that he's, you know, good at playing the guitar. If that's a lot of people are kind of taken aback by it. But yeah, people like Malmsteen or Steve Vai, who I also don't listen to anymore, but still, you know, Steve Vai wrote stuff that just shattered my world as a kid. You know, it was just so moving, like For the Love of God, and you know, with Malmsteen, it's like, you know, Black Star. I would hear these songs and it would send shivers down my spine, you know. So if somebody can do that to you, that's, you know, that's what it's about. It's just about creating music that moves you. Uh, Thanks, Noel. He's a badass. Jeff Beck, dude, I love Jeff Beck. I agree about Guthrie. He has good ability, but nothing seems genuine. I do love Greg Howe. Yeah, Greg Howe is really, again, Greg Howe. Greg Howe is a great, like the first Greg Howe album is a great shrapnel kind of instrumental rock album with good songs. Again, now it's kind of like porn music. You know, you can see them like 80s porn on like a yacht with, like, you know, this girl getting rammed by a bunch of dudes. I can also have that like association when I think about that music, but I still love it. You know, it's great. But they really, all these guys, all the pajamas, the guys, the Jam Jack Central, and all these like YouTube, you know, learn how to play guitar, but really just kind of like sit at home and watch other people shred. Um, you know, those platforms pushed like a slew of players that to me just sound like, you know, Greg Howe knockoffs. Um, Find what you love, indeed. Uh, he has a badass Jeff Beck pajama. Yeah, dude, pajamming is just not for me. That's the truth. Pajama people are just like you just, because what happened, like, you know, you see them like with a camera up their ass, like this far away, doing like this, like barely moving their fingers, and a bajillion note come out, and you're just like, you know, wow, this is really, really, really great. Or like in an Instagram video, and you know, it seems really deep, but then you go see shit like that live, and it's so unmoving. It's so small, and their sound usually is like tiny and beaming. I just don't like it. It's not for me. All your music. So thank you so much, Mark. What is a pajama? It's a guy that jams in his pajamas. uh, I'm drinking a LaCroix. So, you know, it's just that, you know, that thing that YouTube pushes, and there's no like thousands of shows behind under their belt. By the way, last night I did the Guitar Wank podcast with Bruce Foreman and Scott Henderson and Troy McCubbin. It will be out in a few weeks. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, pajamas, it's weird, man. But now YouTube and really Instagram lately has elevated pajamas. Now it's a whole new generation. Instagram, I say it all the time, but it's the worst fucking platform for music. Like, I open it and it's all I see is like 8-year-old kids like shredding like 30-second things, and like the hottest women on earth. And I don't understand. I don't want this Pavlovic reaction to be created when I see like a little kid shredding. I don't want to get a boner, so I steer clear of Instagram. You don't want to let them form this connection in your brain. All right, back to standards, I suppose. one to talk to, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you, for you, for you, for you. I know for certain the one I love. All through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner on the corner, don't go nowhere. Why do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home around 8, it's me and the radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. To talk to all by myself, no one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you, for you, for you, for you. I know for certain the one I love, all through with flirting. It's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Thanks for the stars, Barry. Like Jack Horner on the corner, don't go nowhere. Why do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home around 8, it's me and the radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Do you watch Norman's Rare Guitars? They have different... I never watched it, no. We should go there sometime. No, that's Norman's. Is that in LA? I think it is. Drink Coke. Do you have plan to see me? I don't understand. I always thought Super Mario Jam had a jazz vibe. Do you know any Super Mario? No, I truly do not. I hung out with the guys at the Hendrick Experience at Triani. It was so nice. Yeah, that's nice. Yes. Eric Johnson, like, you know, Cliffs of Dover, obviously. Stuff like that's a classic. Classic guitar in the guitar world, which is its own thing, you know. I don't judge guitar music by my strict, guitar music I love from my childhood with the same criteria I judge serious music. George, I'm glad you're back. Got my bank account back after being hacked. That's awesome. Were you disappointed by Eric Johnson? Um, dude, he's a good player, dude, but you know, I don't know. Some of the writing there is oddly inside, oddly diatonic. You know, like just. I've also noticed a trend. I'll more on our podcast, but if you can teach yourself how to click 2 and 4 on acoustic guitar, do that kind of thing, you can get away with writing the cheesiest fucking music in the world, and nobody talks about it. It's an amazing phenomenon. Like you listen to Kenny G, and like even when you're like in a fucking, I don't know, Thai restaurant, and Kenny G is like playing some horribly cheesy. Like some shit like that, and it's like, and everybody's like, ew, that's gross. But if you do it on an acoustic guitar and you click 2 and 4, you're good. It's like, just I noticed like a slew of players that are like, tappy slappy kind of acoustic guitar players. If you can do that, you can get away with fucking murder. It's like vegan energy on guitar. That's what I feel like. If you give these people some protein, they're gonna play some passing tones, but they just New Age people, fucked up. You should cover the underwater world music in Mario. That's stressful stuff. His sound was weak, and he's an egomaniac. Well, blaming guitar people for being egomaniacs is unfair. It's like blaming pro wrestlers for having muscle. What would drive you to this life? That's why you go see them. It's like especially the guys who grew up in the 80s. Their dream was to be in the cover of magazines. You don't get there by, humility. Confessing that I love you. Tell me, do you love me too? I'm confessing that I need you, honest, I do. I need you every moment. In your eyes I see such strange things, but your lips deny they're true. Will your answer really change things? You're making me blue. I'm afraid one day you'll leave me, saying, can we still be friends? If you go, you'll grieve me. All in life on you depends, baby. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of you in vain. I'm confessing that I need you over again. confessing that I love you. Tell me, do you love me too? I'm confessing that I need you. Honest, I do. Need you every moment. In your eyes, I see such strange things, but your lips deny they're true. Will your answer really change things? You're making me blue. Oh, I'm afraid one day you'll leave me, saying, can we still be friends? If you go, you know you'll grieve me. All in life on you depends, baby. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of you in vain. I'm confessing that I need you over again. Kirk Hammett from Metallica sucks. I never thought that. I always thought he was okay. I don't know. Nah, they didn't want to be. I think they just didn't want to play that game of like virtuoso guitar soloing and put the attention there. They wanted to kind of have this guitar player that can just play at the same temperature as the song through the music. Can you play a Frank tune? Sure. You're really good, bro. How is making a living during Corona going? Not great. We did a few backyard tours playing standards. We're surviving off sales on Bandcamp and stuff like that. It's a good place to support us. marvinmusic.bandcamp.com. Buy t-shirts, shirts, books, whatever. But yeah, it's definitely not been a simple time for any musicians. And some people are losing their homes, so I feel like I can't complain too much, but sure I can. It's not easy. All right, Frank tune. My favorite Frank tune is the ones that's like playing a drunk in a bar, just like theater. Just like walks up the stairs, just like swinging. It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I got a little story I think you should know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. I know the routine, so put another nickel in the machine. I feel kind of bad. Won't you make the music dreamy and sad? I could tell you a lot, but that's not in a gentleman's code. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. You'd never know it, but I'm a kind of poet, and I got a lot of things I'd like to say. And when I'm gloomy, won't you listen to me till it stopped away? Well, that's how it goes. And Joe, I know you're getting anxious to close. But thanks for the cheer. I hope you didn't mind me bending your ear. But this torch that I've found better be drowned or it soon might explode. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. Austin has lost some great venues. Yeah, 121's gone. Crazy. The rebuilding of this insanity is going to take a long time, and it'll probably start in the dive bars. I mean, my fear is that the very, very big companies are going to take over the market. Frank Sinatra did not write most of his own music. He collaborated on very few songs, and some great ones. I'm a Fool to Want You is some he co-wrote, but he certainly didn't write the melodies and the harmony. I think he just collaborated on some lyrics, but can't hold that against him. He's the best. That guy's a monster. All right, people, I'm gonna skedaddle. Nice hanging out. Really, two things. Tomorrow is the Bandcamp day. So if you want to buy anything from Marvin, tomorrow we get 100% of the proceeds. They do it like the first Friday of every month. And we're gonna, so marvinmusic.bandcamp.com, CDs, vinyl, shirts, books, whatever you need, whatever you want from us. That's the best way to support the band because, you know, they take a big bite of our money on normal days. So that's a real nice thing they're doing for COVID relief. And then the other thing is just check out the podcast. It's called Music Real Talk with Marvin. If you go to your iPhone, go to the podcast app, type that in, Music Real Talk with Marvin. It will pop up. Subscribe, rate it, give us some stars there, review. That'd be really nice. Dude, could you just set up a Patreon or something for you as a solo artist? Man, just do the Marvin thing. You know, we don't do Patreon. I think we actually have one set up, but we don't ever use it. We just didn't. I don't know, the donation route. I like selling things. I believe in the free market. See you guys.